Support for Radio Friends comes from Columbia Healthy Smiles, the dental office of husband and wife team Dr. Batson and Dr. Abe, offering comprehensive and customized care to patients of all ages. Learn more by calling 573-721-9039 or online at www.columbiahealthysmiles.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, March the 30th. We're going to talk about a play that went all wrong, or goes all wrong. I want to introduce you to a couple of talented people here from Capital City Production, Peter LYSKOWSKI, and we have Brandon McElWAIN. That's correct. I got both of those names
correct. You got them right?
Yes.
The play that went wrong. Tell me about that.
Yes. The play that goes wrong is art imitating life for anybody who knows anything about community theater. The play that goes wrong is set in England and is a community theater group, the Cornley Drama Society, that puts on this murder mystery. And they're all very serious, very well-intentioned, and then things start happening.
And it just doesn't work out right.
It doesn't work out right, and those of us who have done theater before on a community, local level know how much of these things actually happen with, actors.
You can relate to it.
Actors forgetting lines on up to the wrong prop being in the wrong place, and so you have to pretend like you really meant to pick up a set of car keys instead of a pencil, and sets collapsing, actors getting knocked out unintentionally, and then having to clear the body off the stage. There's all kinds of...
So it really is a funny production.
Very funny.
So what is the character that you're playing?
I play a character named Robert, who is actually a character in the play within a play. Robert plays Thomas in the play, but basically Thomas is one of the potential suspects in this whodunit that takes place at this mansion on the eve of an engagement party.
And Brandon?
Yeah, I play Max, who in the show plays Cecil, who is the guy who died. It's his brother. So you think that wouldn't make me suspect, but that's not always the case in the play that goes wrong.
What I find interesting, both of you, everybody is playing two different characters.
Yes.
The character that you are supposed to be in real life and the character that you're playing in the play.
Correct, because it's a play inside of a play, and of course that play is going terribly wrong.
Okay, but in reality, it's all going well. Correct?
Well, you won't know. You don't have no.
Oh, because even with the mistake, if mistakes happen, you could act like it was supposed to be that way.
That's right. My character calls for a line several times in the production, and my safe spot is that I may have to do that myself in reality, and nobody will know.
All right. If people want to come and see the play, it's the play that goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
The play that goes wrong, and it's running when?
March 31st, and then April 1st and 2nd. And then April 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Okay.
So it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday with 2 shows on Saturday.
And that's Capital City Productions. How do people get tickets?
They can go to ccpjc.org, Capital City Productions, jeffersoncity.org, ccpjc.org.
And you can find us on Facebook, too. We're really...
But the best place is going on the website, not calling?
Well, or they can call as well, 573-681 9612.
Okay, for tickets. For the play that goes wrong, best of luck to you guys. Break a leg or break 2 legs or 3 legs.
Everything.
We'll break everything.
All right, good meeting you today.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, now got another one of my friends over here, Dr. C.B. Chastain, and we're going to talk about pets. And today, this is a topic that you came in here with. A lot of people who have dogs and cats like to kiss their dogs and cats. Yeah. And you were going to touch on this today. Is it okay to do that or not?
In certain circumstances, yeah. If you're 25 years old and have good health and not on any drugs, then they can slobber all over you, and it doesn't make any difference. Because even if an infectious organism gets in your body, the immune system will probably take care of it.
But isn't it? Wait, let me just ask one question to you, because I read this years ago, that a dog actually has less germs on their mouth than a human does? Is that true or not?
Well, yeah, that is true, although they do carry a bacteria or probably more than one bacteria all the time that can cause serious illness in very young children, older people, people that have diseases that affect the immune system like cancer or liver disease, or if they're on drugs that suppress the immune system because they've got autoimmune disease like rheumatoid arthritis, or if they're on cancer therapy. So those are there all the time. They also pick up a lot of bacteria that they carry for a short period of time. You never know it's there or not. You just have to follow them around because they don't have long fingers and opposing thumbs, so they have to investigate everything with their mouth.
Nose and mouth.
Yeah, so that might be a cookie somebody dropped on the floor, or it might be dirty kitty litter, or it may be another dog's bottom, or it may be a dead bird, or it may be the toilet.
Okay, I get the message. I get the message here. But I tell you what, if the people out there listening who are dog lovers and they kiss their dog, I think no matter what anybody says, they're still going to continue cuddling and cooing with the doggies.
I don't do it because I've handled a lot of dogs in my life, and I don't want to try to kiss the wrong dog at the wrong time. That's
right.
part of it. And another reason is that I write books on animal handling. I do a podcast on animal handling, and I kind of feel like I'm a role model for other people. I don't want people to watch me kiss a dog and think that it's okay for them, because it might not be okay for them.
Right.
There's also a risk of dog bites. When you meet a new dog, you should not stare at it. That's a very intimidating thing to do to a strange dog. And if you're trying to kiss it, you're staring at it and you're holding it so it doesn't have an emergency exit, you're asking to get bit in the face. And there hasn't been any recent data on facial bites in people, but the last data that I could find, it's over 40,000 a year.
Well, it happened to me. It did happen to me. And this was about 35, 40 years ago. I was doing the pet corner at the end of the weather on KOU, and we did the pet corner every day. And I always just used to love and cuddle and kiss those doggies. Well, out of the thousands of dogs we did, only one bit me right in the mouth, and I had to have 4 or 5 stitches there.
And those dogs are hand-picked, too.
Yeah, so you do have to be careful, and I think the dog was intimidated because maybe it thought I was smothering it there, when all I was trying to do was cuddle. Right. So I didn't blame the dog for that at all.
Yeah, 2 of the worst things you can do when you meet a strange dog is to stare at them and to hold them so that they can't feel like they can get away. They don't like that.
All right. For more information, we're out of time, CB. Where can people go for more information?
They can call 573-882-7821 for the Veterinary Health Center.
The University of Missouri Veterinary Health Center. Right. Dr. C.B. Chastain, thank you so much for coming by. And your lovely wife, Joyce, is over there in the background. Yeah. Thanks for coming, Joyce. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bob.